Hey everyone, welcome back to my gaming channel.
In adventuring,
we are
as in
back
business.
here in Genshin Impact, and today we are continuing our quest line for the Jade Chamber. So we're busy building the Jade Chamber. Where's that? Oh, right there. The new Jade Chamber behind this rock. We found Plorite, or whatever you want to call it. In a previous episode, we also got the backstory of Shenhe. So now we at least know who her master is, etc. So we need to talk to somebody up here. I think it's here. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, so we need to talk to this guy for the next steps.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yun, even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
We might actually have it.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Starsplinter Iron and Subrosium.
Okay, we don't have that.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Starsplinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Resonates with visions. Okay.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Okay, then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Starsplinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Well, that was kind of a plan. Okay, let's see. Where do we need to go? Oh, that's actually close to the one spot. Very close. Very, very close.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
Yeah,
But the
we're
monster
probably
was
gonna do
so
it.
terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Shenhe.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
She's standing right in
And
front of
so,
you.
destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Okay, let's remain silent. We're not going to give Shenhe's story away, except if she wants to, so let's remain.
I really like this story.
Well,
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Starsplinter Iron! Yeah!
okay, finally, can we play the game? Thank you. Woohoo. Okay, so this side. In this area. So do we need to go upwards? Maybe. Let's go upward. And while we do that, let's help them use vision.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
So when we get to the top. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get past this cliff. Okay, let me climb to the top. I don't want to waste time. What did happen there? Guess that's not the way up. Let's first see around here. I think this is vision, right?
Wait a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll have to go to the top. Okay, I'll meet you back at the top. Okay, I think we're at the top. Oh, nope, still upwards. Oh.
Use this first.
Are we gonna do the... Yeah, why not fight them?
Don't blink! Hey!
Oh, wait, so it makes the signs.
Finally, some quiet.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
It's not here. Is that one of the adapter entrances? Nope. Oh, there is something on that rock. Okay, got one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, but this vision doesn't do anything.
This should be enough Starsplinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
There's a local. Wonder if we can raise the day away.
Hey, there really
storm.
is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
He's standing and sleeping.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is
What?
he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhe, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhe?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
I just realized something. The cape or the dress that Shenhe is wearing looks almost like a tail. Like tail feathers from a bird. And the arms looks like they can be something like wings. Almost looks like the crane. There's something. I saw this gravel here. Or rocks or whatever. Okay, nothing there. Pick up. Let's see what this tells us. A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the...
Remains of a god. An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng.
Gary.
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Okay, thank you that we can read the story.
Speed of light!
Sorry guys, you can pause the video and read that. I don't know why it doesn't want us to read it. Let's see what this one says.
What's this?
The doctor said, don't worry if your heart bleeds. Said, anything useful? I'm sorry my love, forgive me, you too Shenhe. Please forgive me how stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize both of you in person. Okay, so this is a story of Shenhe apparently. But doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I'll give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier, your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. But if you regret nothing, why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though still breathing, I feel like an empty shell. I have read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally find it. It was Mingjung. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instruction to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. What? I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I'm so sorry, my love. Forgive me, you too, Shenhe. Please forgive me how stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize to you in person. Maybe this is a true story of a divine damsel of devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
That's why she liked that story, because it's a
The truth
better
is
version.
even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium.
Yep.
Let's have a look over there.
Over where? I don't see anything. V. There is a V. Hey, there's something else. Pick up.
This is it.
Magic engraved.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
Okay, thank you for letting us read this again. Bummer.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptess from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. And, well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh.
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Okay, cool. So got the info. So can we call it an episode, come back in the next episode so we can
Shenhe,
get the resources?
This tells us how to find Symbrozium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Oh, sure.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
I feel you, Paimon.
We can't let someone else beat us to it.
Thank goodness, somebody with common sense. Okay, so let's call the episode right here. We'll come back in the next episode and we'll go and get the Symbrozium in the middle of a lake. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get that and not a ton of story. But yes, but for now, let's call the episode. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!